This is Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 28, 2025. The Cambodia Securities Exchange Index was up 0.67 points or 0.16% to 413.83. Total trade volume was up with 52,454 shares changing hands at a total value of 288.4 million real or over $72,000. On the main board, 4 stocks were up. Leading the market was Phnom Penh Autonomous Port, up 1.89% or 260 real to 14,000 real per share, followed by Phnom Penh Water Supply Authority, which rose 0.64% or 40 real to 6,300 real per share. Akleda Bank and Sihanoukville Autonomous Port were also up. On the other hand, Pestec Cambodia was the only stock down, dropping 0.73% or 20 real to 2,730 real per share. Meanwhile, Grand Twins International, Royal Group Phnom Penh SCZ, MJQ Education, and Cam GSM stayed flat. Over on the growth board, JS Land stayed flat at 2,680 real per share, while DVD Engineering was down 0.47% or 10 real to 2,140 real per share. Akleda Bank recorded the highest trade volume of the day with 27,525 shares changing hands at a total value of 193.4 million real or over $48,000, about 52% of the total trade volume on Friday. JS Land recorded the second highest trade volume of the day with 7,982 shares changing hands at a total value of 21.3 million real or over $5,000, about 15% of the total trade volume on November 28th. In other market news, the Cambodia Securities Exchange held a My First Stock 2025 event at Aeon Mall, Phnom Penh on November 28th, aimed at encouraging wider public participation in Cambodia's growing securities market. At the event, officials also launched the newly upgraded CSX Trade mobile application, designed with enhanced features to improve trading accessibility and user experience. The My First Stock 2025 exhibition and investor engagement activities will continue over the weekend from November 29th to 30th, featuring investment workshops, corporate presentations, and booths. Moving on to the exchange rate, the Khmer Real to USD weakened slightly to 4,007 real per US dollar, while the US dollar index was up to 99.72. Looking at global commodities, Brent crude oil futures rose on Friday as drawn-out Russia-Ukraine peace talks kept geopolitical risks elevated, while traders kept one eye on the outcome of an OPEC Plus meeting on Sunday for clues about potential output changes. However, U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude futures were frozen after a system outage at exchange operator Chicago Mercantile Exchange, or CME Group. Traders said that they were informed by CME of the halt due to a cooling issue at its Cyrus 1 data centers, which affected trading of all futures and option contracts on Globex. Brent oil trades on the Intercontinental Exchange, or ICE. Spot gold prices climbed and were poised for a 4th straight monthly rise, bolstered by investor optimism that the U.S. Federal Reserve would cut interest rates in December, while the outage at CME Group halted futures trading. The CME Group outage stopped trade on its currency platform and in futures spanning foreign exchange, commodities, treasuries, and stocks. U.S. gold futures for December delivery were at $4,221.30 per ounce, ahead of the outage. U.S. stock futures were muted heading into the end of a holiday-shortened week before the CME halted trading on Friday. The ongoing CME outage has disrupted live trading in futures and options across several markets, including bonds, equities, and commodities. Before the freeze, futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the S&P 500 were both up 0.1%. Contracts on the tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 rose 0.2%. This was Darshana Gauchan with your B2B Cambodia Market update for November 28th. Have a great weekend.